fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Wow.
Clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Dang it, dude.
Pieces of vital personal information about themselves, all with their voices slightly.
I already had my doubts about the Ghost Hunter and the record label executive, but I feel that Ghost Hunter to me, he is an actor. I don't feel he's a good singer. I'd like to know more about the Ghost Hunter.
Yes. Okay. Pay attention, people, because good singers will be telling the truth with them.
It's dumb as heck.
Sometimes I need a check. You watch your step. You change the name. How about your respect? Get in morning when I get expecting nothing back. In fact, I know I sat down with my accountant.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Mostert. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 18-yard line.
This game dumb as heck, bro. I mean, game's so dumb. It's just ignorant. I don't feel like this, man. Ooh.
To throw is Jackson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. Coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Now Jones. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mostert works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Raheem Mostert.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first...
There he goes, left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
He's brought down at the...
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he moves it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Brought down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows to get to him right away.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Matt Gay set to kick.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're early in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 33 and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Jackson with the handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Jackson on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
6-yard pickup.
A gain of 6 there on first.
At the 4-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Raheem Mostert hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's Oliver. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him.
That's so garbage.
Monte Nicholson picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
The rate of the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
Jones now on 1st down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one, and 1st down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Demarius Randall. He's got daylight. The 30. 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Raven.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? It had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And throwing the pick 6, so they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up with the scores, Brandon. And guess what? I think they're just going to pick their ears back now and get up the field, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half.
Thank you.
The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete.
Dang it, this guy
This is
ain't
old Green
dumb.
remembers when
Where's
I
the
see
TV?
wide receivers on the field as a defender. I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Second and inches at the 44-yard line.
This is Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
No gain on the play. It's now third and less than a yard.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Hey, man. Dang it, dude. Dang it, dude. This garbage.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
It's garbage, this game is freaking garbage.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a carry for Oliver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football outside the 30 to the 29. A gain of 11 to kick off.
Come on, man.
First down.
TV.
First down, Raiders.
From the gun, Jones. And that goes. Hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again, Jones. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Can't do jack.
World-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no.
Third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception.
That's so dumb.
Picked up by Demarius Randall. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That's sort of a second frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head.
Yeah,
He ends up throwing the second one.
Just again.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Brought down at the 39-yard
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
They go play action now. Jackson got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
at the 50-yard line.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there on 22. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eli Apple. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Man.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And quickly into the hands of Waller. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Off play action. Jones. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Evades him at the 10. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on the play. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Tackle made by Tyus Bowser.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st down, Raiders.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Throw left side complete. It's Bass. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
39.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, they chipped it back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
Man,
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he's going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Back to throw. Jones. He'll let this. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Raiders.
33 yards that time. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are back within a score. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Complete to
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 35. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Mostert. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. First down and a little extra from Mostert. And finally taken down at the 15. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Number 19.
A big play there. The second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Let's go.
And maybe measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case,
and this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Well, there was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. Oh, intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 43. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Las Vegas.
They'll run on 1st down. Oliver. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They go again with Oliver. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
By number 39.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that,
it's this guy.
so short. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Oh, freaking dang. Man. Just so
So on in a big spot here.
A 20.